different type of breed, so we're here to stay. Whoever wants it, let's get it.
Knockdown number 2. A lot of hard shots waiting. 6, 7. He's hurt. Welcome to BKFC, Dylan Roscovic.
We are all the way live from Satellite 5. It's Brian Soscia, and we appreciate you being here today. It is my birthday show, the birthday show. We have balloons. This is great. We're here. We have a nice hat that maybe I'll wear that later. Put it on top. Where are the balloons? Over here. Here's the balloons. There they go. Helium balloons. We'll make use of them later. Anyway, we're glad you're here. My birthday's actually when we're in Denver, but we celebrate on here because anything can happen. We'll get to that a little later. We showed what happened in past birthday shows. But whoever you are, wherever you're watching, I'm glad you're here. And as always, a ton to get to today. We're going to be talking to Chris Camozi, going for the interim. There he is, smoking a cigar. There he is. I love it. At the Preds. He's, of course, this Friday going to be facing Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez for the interim cruiserweight title. We're looking forward to that. Also, a main event announcement and some other stuff we want to talk about with some changes and all. Right here on the show today, a lot of stuff. Hollywood, Florida main event announcement. I'm looking forward to letting you guys know about that. And there's so much other stuff to get to as always. We're going to have a fun day today. I can't wait. I'm pumped up. My on-air light sign is finally working back here. And you guys are just absolutely amazing for joining us. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. We appreciate everybody out there watching. And the stuff I want to get into today, I mean, tons of it. Like, number one, people were asking me, only a few. I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to say if they're in the studio. But somebody who works for this organization asked me, what's up with the graphic? How's that? You got a robot hitting you up? Does anybody know what that graphic's from?
That's from Rocky, yeah.
Rocky 4. Yeah.
It's the house
yes.
robot.
Happy birthday. But you know the whole thing, the whole clip, they do that clip. We have that clip I gave you. You can play that now.
Yeah, Brandon, you can play it now.
I mean, I lead you to it. You can play it. I lead you to it. So this is what it comes from. Which is interesting, because there's a whole story with this robot. Listen, here it comes. I love it. It makes me laugh every time. Yo, Paulie had the life, man. Just get drunk all the time and leech off your superstar brother-in-law. There it is. Happy birthday, Paulie. What is this? Who the hell is this? I want a beer. Give me some Jack. So Paulie, happy birthday, Paulie, the robot from there. Very interesting if you don't know this. We've talked about this in the show before. See if you guys remember. It was a long time ago. Why does that robot from Rocky 4 have a local tie to our area? Do you remember?
The robot from Rocky.
Yeah.
Why does it have a local tie?
A Delco. It's a Delco robot, matter of fact. That's where we're all from.
You know what?
Well, not you guys. You guys are Jersey boys.
Yeah. I don't claim
Because there was I wish Dave Sr. was here. He used to go to this place. There was a dance club back in the day in Delco area, and it was called Pulsations. You can look it up online. And that robot who played whatever the robot's name was, Paulie's robot in Rocky 4, was actually the robot that would come down at midnight every night at Pulsations was open, and it would dance with the ladies. Chicks would ride around the robot. It would come out of a huge spaceship. If you look up Pulsations, I didn't put this in the rundown, but if you look it up online,
Pull it up.
Dude, get images. There were lights everywhere, and every night at midnight, the spaceship would come out and would lower.
They don't have stuff like that.
No, they stopped. Actually, towards the end of my radio career, I was out doing broadcasts for stuff like that, and they just, I guess, I don't know, it's your generation. You guys don't go out anymore, I guess. What is it? Or COVID kind of
too many
screwed it up,
mass
too.
shootings.
Yeah, I'm not
leave
laughing.
the house.
I'm not laughing at the mass shootings.
Holy
I'm
shit.
laughing.
Is that it?
Let me see it. Put it up there. Let's see. I'll tell you.
Trying to pull up
The Daily Times Pulsations. There it is. Oh, no.
Come
I was
on.
just bitching about this
I
yesterday.
hate when that happens.
Why? Yeah, nobody's going to pay. Just let me
I
read your
wouldn't-
thing. Put some ads up.
Yeah. Why do they even do that? Well, just go to Image Search. That's Dance with the Robot.
You
There
could
you go.
dance with that thing?
I told you it would come down at midnight. It would dance with all the ladies.
Could you imagine?
Oh, it was awesome.
What year? Give me a year.
80s, early 90s.
Imagine
Biggie
you're
Smalls got
just-
arrested there,
You
actually.
come out of the bathroom,
Go coked up.
wiping your nose, and you just see A robot is dancing with your girl.
I'm telling you, that came out of a spaceship that would land at midnight. It was awesome. Pulsations.
See if you
was
can find the
best.
spaceship.
I think that's it right there.
It's like a gigantic light. There it is. I see it right there.
Yeah, I'm trying
That's
to find a
insane.
better picture. There we go.
Wow.
This was at a dance club, dude. Back in the day. What did we like? What happened?
Oh, look.
Look how awesome it was. Look at
The
all the
Facebook
lights.
page.
Wow,
Just,
that place does look all. That looks like a Boogie Nights. Like
It was. We were watching Boogie Nights, the firecracker scene before we went on the air today.
nowhere looks like that anymore.
No, Adelphia in Jersey kind of does. They have the light up dance floor. That's about it. That's all we have anymore. Anyway, nerdy club talk. That's where the robot comes from. And I'm kind of pissed at Stallone. I never get pissed at Rocky, but in the Rocky IV recut, they cut out the whole robot. They deleted the robot from the movie. He didn't like that. I loved it. I love that when it's good. Happy birthday, Paulie. Then maybe he makes it talk like a chick. Do you remember that? He makes it talk like a woman. It's like his, hi, Paulie, how are you? It's great. All right. So another thing, when talking about birthdays, and this is something we have to show you. Anything can happen on a birthday show. This was a year or two ago. This was the end of the birthday show. In the old studio. Let's see what happened with these two clowns. Now, you missed it, but Dave Sr. already whipped cream my hair.
I'll be all cleaned up. I won't have whipped cream on me.
Whoa.
Everything just went black. I won't.
That was me.
I won't have whipped cream all over me next week. Cupcakes. Oh, you got? There's no candles involved. Here, let me. Oh, this is great.
oh, fuck you,
Thanks.
Brian.
I love cupcakes. No. Wait a minute. Wait. Don't put it in my.
Look at the delight of Brandon.
Fuck you.
Keep watching this. Look at these. I didn't know what to do here.
That place was a mess afterwards.
We'll see you next week.
Happy birthday! Let's get drunk on some Ford's Irish Stout. And don't forget to get fucked up, knuckle up. Happy birthday to me!
Oh, then you went even more.
Yeah, why not at that point? I think I was interviewing Ben Rothwell
Damn.
earlier on the show, and
Oh.
next thing you know, Senior's coming in with the Ready Whip, just dumping it all over me, and then, fun birthday show. So there you go. Those of you that have been watching for a long time, you remember that. I want to talk about bigger things than my birthday, way bigger. This is the biggest thing that I've seen happen. Probably, it's not even top 5. Dave said it was going to be one of the biggest fighters we signed. I think it's been one of the biggest. Darren Till, now part of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. You saw us make the announcement. We promised you last week there would be an announcement. We knew it would come to fruition because it was not on this show. So it did come out, and there you go. He'll be fighting in Birmingham, UK. That'll be coming up. I'm looking forward to it because that's a great main event, too. That is, May 30th, that card, I believe? Yep. So you guys can check that out. And we're just wondering who do you want to see Darren Till fight? We'll probably do a post about that later on the Bare Knuckle Show page. I have our graphics design guy making one of those up right now. But there's a lot of good stuff we can see there. We want to let you can let us know in the chat who you want to see him fight, but you can also kind of hit the Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram later or wherever on IG. You'll see it pop up and let us know who you want to see him fight or who a dream match would be. We can go that route. I mean, where are you guys at? I feel like Till, I think anybody that comes to Bare Knuckle needs to get their toe wet.
What's
right?
the weight? Did it say on there?
And I don't know if it said it on it, but I mean, a lot of people are going to yell Mike Perry. I know, you're going to hear all that, but
Is it 85? I think that's what he fought in the UFC. I think it was 85 or.
well, regardless, I mean, I'm seeing it already here.
trying
Rick
to think of
Walsh,
opponent.
he's saying Till versus Perry. That's what he wants.
I mean, that's the
one.
That's the
Everybody
one.
wants
That's
that.
the one that's got history.
That's the one everybody wants. Are we going to see that right away? I don't think we're going to see that right away. I don't think we should see that right away because he's a multi-fight
Well, no,
guy.
I mean, he's fighting May 30th, and
yeah, it's not happening.
yeah,
That's what I'm
that's
saying.
not happening.
That's right. I forgot I just said that. He's fighting May 30th. I'm used to, when we make these major announcements, I feel like we wait longer for the guys to fight. So I'm excited that we were able to get it done, make it happen in the UK. And I don't care who he fights. I just want to see what he does. And he's probably going to want the best competition he can get. But I think with Bare Knuckle, it's a different ballgame. Get your toe wet. I just want to see how the guy does there. I want to see how he moves. I want to see how he fights. Somebody's saying Till versus Jake Paul. Okay, interesting. All right, so Till versus Sweeney, Dylan's saying. There's a lot of possibilities here. Drop in the chat. I love reading what you guys think. Big Ben didn't come back this week. I didn't know he was a problem. Oh, Little Ben's not here. Did they get a fight last week in the chat?
I don't know. Well, you had Borga on, and she was like,
Was that last week? Oh, wow. That wasn't
No, that was
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, but
Ben's probably pissed off at us. Ah, well. Okay. We finally,
he shouldn't have done what he did.
That's it. We finally did our job. I can't believe we finally got rid of little Ben. All right. We love you, Ben. All right. So let's see what else we have here. Hawaii. How do we forget about Hawaii? I mean, look, I watched that. I wasn't there live. it came through the TV. Those fans were loud. They were excited. The fights were great. Did everybody enjoy Hawaii? I bet you did. Did you guys enjoy Hawaii, the card? It was all kind of late for me.
It was a real...
Here's some Vespi selects we're looking at here from Hawaii.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some great action, and Nick Vespi always catches it. It's different in stills than it is in video. I always say that. But he was out there probably getting tan on the beach, enjoying his time. And this guy did like a warrior ceremony, they were saying. This is the guy that did that. And he kind of gave them all a blessing. I could be saying this wrong because I didn't see this. This was backstage. But I know that it was a great fight night, and we're looking forward to going back to Hawaii soon. Hawaii. And I just think that if we can have more fights like that, that card, phenomenal. Speaking of that, more fights like that, we have a big weekend coming up this weekend. Of course, we're going to be in Denver. Looking forward to Denver for a variety of reasons. You know, not only do we have guys that are in the chat sometimes, like Anthony Yost is going to be on that card. I want to see him, how he does. Also, you got Figueroa, Elvin Brito, and we were talking about Ramiro and Elvin the other day, and we had Elvin on. Elvin is ready to go. And then, Ramirez, the young, hungry guy, trying to take Elvin out. Elvin is not ready to go anywhere. So Elvin's going to fight. Elvin's got a lot of experience. We're looking forward to that. And then, of course, the main event for the interim cruiserweight title, Chris Camozi versus Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez. I see Esteban is hanging out in the chat right now talking. I know he's excited. He's pumped up. We've shown you videos of him hearing his own commercial and everything like that. So this is going to get even better.
Another one to watch, Yates and Rodney Hitton. I feel like that's going to be a good fight.
Oh, Yates. Yeah.
Rodney Hitton is crazy.
These are fights. Yeah, look at these fights. I mean, these are fights that you're going to want to see. And don't tire yourself out because you got Denver, Colorado with that great main event too. And like you just said, checking out the Yates fight. But then after that, a couple hours later, we're going to be in Australia, man. So you can check that out as well afterwards. Stay up a little late with us. And that's going to be fun. Like, Hayes happy that the rematch. Hayes happy. And we were talking about this before. Wisniewski. Is that the way to say it? Wisniewski. You went to school with a kid named Wisniewski?
Someone call Sean
In
Wheelock.
America, there was Wisniewski, and that's how it was spelled. So I don't know.
I go by Sean. I try to do Sean Wheelock's the way he does. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know it's a rematch.
In our main event. What's his Wisniewski's first name? I forget. I'm drawing a blank here.
You blew that one.
Drawing a blank here.
So the point is, I'm excited.
Christoph.
There you go.
Hayes Heppy versus Christoph Wisniewski. That sounds right.
That sounded good job.
That sounds right.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Good job there.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. I just need to channel my inner Sean. It's in my head all the time. But I think that when you look at this card, it's got a lot of people on there that we're going to see some stuff out of. These people are all trying to become stars as we go to Australia, and they're going to fight their hearts out for it. So I'm excited for that with a great main event on top to see what's next for those two. You can't miss it. It's like a double header. Get a little sleep, have a couple of drinks in between. You'll probably be drunk enough to pass out by the time you're done Denver, after you're done watching that. So take your quick nap, wake up, set your alarm for Australia. That's going to be a fun fight night. I'm sure we're going to find some new talent there. I'm pretty excited about that, matter of fact. Other than that, I think that we should probably, let's get into the mail call.
Hey, I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. It's time for mail call.
Threw me off. I know there's going to be a split screen this week. I was going down to get the snail mail. So I did add this. I don't know if you guys saw it in the format. I want to do the snail mail first, the mail that comes in that gets sent to us. So in past times, I've had boxes for snail mail and people complain, it takes you too long to open them up. Because some of you, not all of you, but some of you like to complain. Some suits like to complain about weird stuff like that too. So what I decided to do, so you didn't whine and get your panties in a bunch, you brass suit that was complaining, I'm going to...
Call them out.
I'm not going to say their name, but they're a bunch of... They don't know what's going on. So we opened it, but I promise you that I did not look it was in here. I'd like to be surprised live on the air. It's to us, and it's from Russell. Russell in Kissimmee, Florida. Oh, that's BK Extreme Fans, Russ. I love it.
Russ. We love Russ.
Wait, it's like broken china.
Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah, right.
Tick, tick,
I got anthrax on my hands.
Tick, 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 ding.
Oh, this is awesome. He said bare knuckle show magnets in. I'm going to put one of them up right now. Oh, I like this. Let me put one of these up. Thank you for that, Russ. We appreciate that. Bare knuckle show magnet. Oh, there's something else in there too. Bare knuckle show pins. Oh, this is great. Russ, you're the man. Thank you for that. We really appreciate it. I'll put it right behind me so it stays there forever, or at least till somebody steals it. There we go. Keep the studio nice and clean. Next up, as I'm putting this up, we're going to get into one of our favorite guys. We haven't heard from him in forever. I'm glad he's back in the mailbag. It's Randy the Pervert.
Giggity, 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 giggity.
I'm going to put it there. The balloons are going to block it today, but it'll be there forever, I promise. Russ, thank you so much for taking the time to make this stuff. It means a lot to us. Thank you, brother. That's awesome. All right, so we got Randy the Pervert. I heard the giggity, giggity, giggity. He says, you guys work hard. Start the mailbag off with a beer. You guys deserve it. I'll have a beer.
Oh, thanks, Randy.
Let's see what he means. He sent this in. Oh, wow. That's impressive. Evan, could you do that?
That's a good way to get E. coli. Could I do that? Probably.
Well, let's test that next week. We'll bring in a beer, and we'll all try to clench our cheeks and open it. That's impressive. I want a Budweiser all of a sudden.
That's very impressive.
That gives new meaning to Bud Mud. You know, they talk about the Bud Mud. It might have been Mud before you drank it. Thank you for that, Randy. That was actually a super cool human trick. That wasn't even that perverse in my estimation. If you're listening online and you're not watching, you got to watch what we show you. You can find us, of course, on YouTube, on the app. YouTube's The Bare Knuckle Show, the app. Just look for The Bare Knuckle Show, BKFC.com, grab the app, because you got to see the show, not just listen to it. But we do appreciate our listeners as well. From there, we move on to... Oh, speaking of beer here, Jose sent this in. He's a Philly guy. He watches the show. He fell in love with us after the first Knuckle Mania. He loves how stupid our show is. That's always a compliment with us. He says...
Thank you.
If Brian Soscia were a beer man at a ball game, this would be him. I just don't want any bare knuckle light. Let's listen.
Hell yeah.
What a job.
That's fucking awesome.
Ice cold Miller Lite. Miller Lite. Bare knuckle light.
I fucking love that.
That's
good.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jose. Dude, we gotta have light. When there's a bad fight, we gotta have like light. That guy's
Can
great.
we hire that guy?
Honestly,
He should-
yeah,
he
we
should
need him.
travel with us to
The
every
bare knuckle
show.
beer man.
He could be
Yeah.
a bare knuckle beer man. He could do the fifth and
He should
finals with that
do-
growl.
He should just walk through his shirts to sell at the crowd.
I love that. That's actually great. Thank you, Jose.
Get your merch.
Oh, this is interesting. So let's move to, you have Alex the Terrible. We talked about this last week. This was Senator versus Cameron Delano on May 4th in Daytona for Blood, 4 bands, 4 brawls. We're all very excited about it. It's going to be awesome. But last week on the show, remember we went through it and we were trying to yell or sing. I don't know what it's called, like Alex the Terrible does, like, ooh, a little better this week than last week. We all tried it. But the guy we just showed you his photographs, Nick Vespi, takes photographs. He was watching, and he said we all sucked. So he sent me a voicemail of him trying to do it. Let's listen to him trying to be a metal guy.
That's not bad.
That's actually pretty good, dude. Hell with that photography stuff, man. He could front a band. He called me. I wonder where he was when he did that. Like, were people looking
Sound like
at him?
he's in a car.
Yeah, right, dude, that's so great. That's actually really good. And then let's see what else we have here. Going from him. Good job, Vespi. Oh, this is great too. So Knuckle Maniac, Cody, the Knuckle Maniac, he said I must call him the Knuckle Maniac. He's fighting Jomi Escoboza coming up in Palm Desert. We're looking forward to that fight as well. Now, he decided when he saw us talking about Alex the Terrible, he said he did it before Alex the Terrible, and he sent this in. This is him singing. Let's watch. I think you're supposed to... That's the Knuckle Maniac.
Is that really him?
He says it is. I will chase perfection. They'll write legends and tales of those who tried to stop me and how they all woof. Dude, that's the Knuckle Maniac. Is that really him? The Knuckle Maniac's crazy.
The Knuckle Maniac would lie.
I don't either. Wow. Well, there he is, the Knuckle Maniac, making the show yet again with his amazing tricks. You know, he was sending all kinds of stuff to me. We're going to get him on. He just sends so much. There's so much great stuff to pick from. We're looking forward to that fight with Jomi Escoboza and the Knuckle Maniac. I'm sure Knuckle Maniac will be trying to jump in the email box and admit with something else funny like that. Let's see what else we have here as we get ready for Chris Camozi coming up in just a little bit. Oh, this is good. So last week, a bunch of different reactions. Or this is 2 weeks ago, I guess, on the Borga interview. And last week, the Elvin interview. I got a reaction from Elvin. We'll start with that one. Someone flat out said, and this is no shade on Elvin, that they never really cared that much about Elvin. They just could watch him fight. But when they saw the interview, now they care about him more and they actually like him. They think he's a pretty cool dude. I agree. And that's what this show's all about, for you to get to know the fighters. So there you go. Elvin Brito, El Bandito. Thank you for sending that in, Jacob. We appreciate that. And then Borga, I know Faria was pretty annoyed. Christine Faria, the misfit, she was pretty annoyed by some of the comments Borga was making. I thought we were going to have her on the show today, but I think that ship may have sailed by now. I thought so. She wanted to respond to it. She wanted to talk about Borga. I had a lot of questions to ask her. I wanted to know if she's going to meet Borga again the way that Borga wants. Let me know what you think in the chat. I wanted to know what she thinks of Aspen Ladd, what's going on there, because I think she had some words for her. The female division, there was so much to get into with her. But I guess we'll save that for whenever they get back to me. Let's see. Jojo, this is good. Jojo says they're getting ready for BKFC in Townsville, Australia. They're keeping it safe. Let's watch this on Townsville. What the hell?
Active Crime Squad just here to conduct some wanding. Have you heard of Jack's Law?
I don't know Jack's Law. Oh, wow. Was there a knife? Is there kniving a problem there? Are they searching for knives?
Oh, they took all their guns. Actually,
Some Townsville police station, man. Because you're in the safe night precinct, I'm allowed to scan people for the presence of a knife or other weapons.
Evan, are you going to bring a knife?
Well, no, I just know that they all, surrendered their guns at one point, and this is what happens.
Wow.
And they come for your knives.
And then what's after that?
Your silverware. I don't know.
Your silverware. Why did that make me laugh so much? I don't know.
Not good.
Sounds like I smoked cigarettes before the show. I didn't do that.
Not this week.
No. I wasn't stressed out. I was in a good mood this week. Well, yeah, they're keeping it safe in Townsville. So just be aware when you're walking around. If you get stopped and wanded, if you're there, that's normal procedure. They're just trying to keep you safe. Let's see. Ron from Savage Combat Sports. So, Ron, this guy, don't even show it yet. I got to talk about Ron. This guy. So he caught up with Tammy the Realtor, right? Tammy the Realtor. And I was going to ask you, what the hell do we want to hear from a realtor for? But then I saw it flashed up on screen. I'm told her sales are booming. And I think that Ron has some stuff to say here where he talked to this lady's been at many of our events, but he was at Dirty Boxing. I love when he goes around and kind of just infiltrates and talks about bare knuckle with people. Let's watch.
I do a lot of work with BKFC, and they told me to come get an interview with you. Shout out to Brian Soscia. He's a big fan.
He put this all on you.
Thank you, Brian. I love all of their fights and everything they do. And it's always fun at their events. And guess what?
What is that,
All
a
of
G?
the boxers and the people who attend them are always so friendly and nice to me.
I wonder why.
And there's no boob discrimination there.
No,
There
we love
sure
tits
is,
here.
and we love having you there. Tammy the Realtor.
Tammy H, the realtor.
Tammy H, the Realtor.
Porque yo ta cubano no parte,
What?
so Tammy Hernandez, even though my name is Tammy Lynn
All right, now it's an
Hernandez.
infomercial. Come on.
So it's about as redneck as you get with about as Latin as you can get.
Well, first we'll say Savage Combat Sports. We're in
Get
the
in there,
fight,
Ron.
and next we'll say
Get in, Ron.
Tammy H, Realtor. Estamos en la lucha.
Yes, let's have lots of fun and watch the people win who should win.
She has no clue what she's watching. Dude, all I know is that she agrees with us that BKFC, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship action is very tittillating. She knows that. She told me that. I saw her at the last show, and I made direct eye contact with her. I did not look down once. And I said, I feel like I know you from somewhere. For some reason, I think I met you before. I can't put my finger on it. And she just stared at me, and I looked down. I was like, oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's how I know. But that was not. I said to Ron, maybe you should get an interview with her. And there he goes. Ron puts the mic right in between. Ron, you're the man. That was great. That was hilarious. Thank you for getting that. Now,
Anytime, Brian. Anything for the Bare Knuckle Show.
Ron's putting it on me. Ron's learning how to behave here. He's going to throw it on me because he's out there getting
He did. He said your name right away. He said, Brian Soscia wanted me to do this.
Hey, keep saying my name. I don't care. Good, bad, and indifferent.
Brian loves tits.
They call it Tammy the back pain, they're saying. Oh, man, I love it. So there you go. And also, Ron, Ron's great. He's just absolutely phenomenal. Ron likes to go and pop off BKFC questions. We've seen him do it at other promotions, press conferences. We've seen him do it. He does great work for a Bare Knuckle Show correspondent when we're at our shows. He does amazing things with the fans. But also, he was able at this other show to get an interview. an interview with a fighter fresh after their fight. He asked them a bare knuckle question. I love Ron. Let's watch.
First thing we gotta do is shout out.
Shout out to Tina, Noah, and Aria. Yes, sir.
Your dad is the heavyweight champion of the world.
Let's get it. Love you guys.
What's next, Michael?
Whoever they put in front of me, whoever's next, I'm ready to show out every time.
Hey, is there any chance we'll see you over at BKFC taking them gloves off?
Maybe in the
didn't know
future.
what to
Maybe
say.
in the future.
You heard that, Nate Shook. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Garcia.
Let's get it.
Savage Combat Sports Media. We're in the fight.
Yes, sir.
He's pumped. We're in a fight. So I show that because I love that Ron goes around and he's BKFC through and through, asks questions. And that guy, I don't think he knew what to do. He's like, oh, maybe. He got nervous. He's like, I don't know if I want to do that. You know, you can see it in his face. Thank you, Ron, for asking the questions that nobody else will ask and supporting Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. We appreciate it. That was apparently right after the fight, like right after it. Awesome. Let's see what else we have here to get into before we get to Chris Camozi. We have, this is good, a Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Well, it's not really good. Race car report. We talked about it last week. Let's see what it says here. We can probably show some pictures of it, show the article. Trayton Lepevicic is his name. He was expected to have a great race. He was expected to...
Lepsevich.
Yeah, Lepsevich, whatever.
I think.
Trayton Lepsevich. Just be Smith. It'd be easier. Trayton Smith, we'll call him. He expected...
Said, I blew up on turn 1. It locked up on me and turned me right into the fence.
So he smashed the car, his first turn, and he thought that he wasn't that close to the wall, he was saying, right? And the guy behind him was like, no, you were. Here's some... You can see what the car looks like. The good news for him is, well, now it looks like a bare knuckle fighter. Now it kind of matches what we are. I didn't see it. I was looking for footage. I think it was, I don't want to say a practice run, or I don't know what they call it. I don't follow racing a lot, but it was something where they were, I guess, getting the cars on the tracks, getting there. I don't think it was an actual race. Could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I know that the good news is that apparently the guy that drives the car is excited because the other car they're going to have him drive is one of his favorite cars to drive. So while that car is getting fixed, the bare knuckle car will be another model or something like that. But we're glad he's okay. He's a test day. There it was, Nashville test day. Speaking of Nashville, don't forget we announced we'll be there soon too for fighting. That'll be amazing. All right, so we're glad you're okay. We'll keep you updated on the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship race car. And then Arch hit us up. Arch wants to know about tryout dates, which are always available, by the way, at bkfc.com. You can find them there. But I will say, Arch, we've added a tryout date. So if you're looking for a tryout date, you said you couldn't make the one in Serbia. Luckily, we'll be in Uruguay. You can... This is true, though. We've added... I'm laughing because I know he didn't... Well, he was looking for something stateside. But we'll be in Uruguay Mayo 9th? Mayo. What's Mayo? Mayo. That's what I say much. May 9th, 2026. It looks like Chris Lato's going to be there. And here, I love Tonga. He's amazing. He does our foreign broadcasts, our Spanish broadcasts. He's fought for us before. He's going to be there. Lato's going to be there. So if you're anywhere near Uruguay and you're not close enough to Serbia, you can go there. They're a day different.
Is Eddie sneaking in there?
What'd you say?
Is Eddie sneaking in as well? I see he's kind of in the background there.
Oh, I did see. I didn't notice that.
Looks like he's riding Lytle's back.
That's Lytle. Now it could be like the devil or the angel on Lytle's shoulder. He's probably telling him like,
"Don't go.
Yeah, stay home and collect your money and say you were there." No, Uruguay. That's going to be fun. We'll see what we find there. We love Tonga. He's going to be there as well. Of course, more info at bkfc.com if you're in that area, or you could always go to Serbia, like I said, if you want.
Oh yeah, Serbia.
Make it there. It's May 10th, so it's going to be May 9th in Uruguay, May 10th in Serbia. BKFC, very international, and we're going to keep you updated on those trouts and how they went. We're looking forward to that. Let's go to the KO of the week. I love the KO of the week, and I love when it gets sent in by one of our own. One of our own being Broken Brandon sent me this. This was like 3-4 days ago. He's like, this has to be one of the KOs of the week.
I don't remember this one.
You sent it to me. KO
Did I? Okay. Oh.
Damn. Can you see why now? Brandon, have you ever been punched in the face and knocked out? I'm curious. Or Evan?
Me? No.
Knocked out? No, I haven't punched in the face though.
Yeah, I've been punched in the face too. I've never been. I've been knocked out, but
I
not.
got the flash where you get hit hard and you see like the white.
That means apparently that means you have a little bit of a concussion.
Like a flash knockdown.
Sparkles and stuff. You see?
I didn't have that. Like really, like lightning, like a white flash.
Yeah, there's different times. Sometimes you get a half a thing in your eye where you see half a flash. It's all different stuff, but that means you got some brain damage, Evan. Which we knew that about me.
Oh yeah, that's goes without saying.
I think I've gotten punched in the face. I have a very punchable face. I've been punched in the face many times. But I don't think I've ever been knocked out. Not saying it couldn't be done. I'm sure it could be done very easily, but I've been knocked out other ways, from like smashing my head into pavements. I was knocked out one time after I did a tough man fight, and I was so punchy, and I didn't know where I was even going. They let me drive home. I made my $50. I was happy. So there you go. They're my knockout stories. All right, let's bonus knockout of the week. This comes in from Brian, not me, another Brian who watches all the time. Brian, let's see what he has to offer.
God. Jesus.
It was a kick in the face.
Shit.
Woman getting.
Oh, is that a woman?
Yeah.
Two weeks in a row, we've had women getting hit with a basketball, now getting kicked in the face. No. I was actually excited because it said that you had to watch this. This guy's love. He's having a beer. Oh my God!
Fuck!
Well, there you go.
I want to know what.
Sorry about that, broadcasters.
Is that what it's? Well, they told me don't worry about anything. Do whatever you want. That's what they told me in the meeting. So I'm doing whatever I want.
Women getting beaten.
So we just showed 2 knockouts.
Nothing's off limits.
I'm not supporting. We have female fighters, right? Equal opportunity. You shouldn't hit women unless it's in a professional fight. Like we know that, and somebody just wrote "and new." So there you go. That's the bonus knockout of the week. We have a lot more to get to. We have Chris Camozi on the way coming up. We're looking forward to talking to him. He'll be here in a little bit, a couple minutes away. He'll be in the virtual green room. I'm going to
get that going.
So we can be ready for Camozi. I want to talk to him. I want to see what he's got going on. I want to figure it all out. Well, I know that aside from the mailbag, and we thank you for sending stuff in, because I don't think we plugged it this week. You got to get the email address, right? It's thebareknuckleshow@gmail.com. You can send your stuff into there, thebareknuckleshow@gmail.com, or you can always send it to the Bare Knuckle Show on Instagram, and we'll sift through them and put up whatever we can. Sometimes I notice I get, Evan, I don't know if you've seen these, I get these weird requests for people like, we were trying to get a fight. We're trying to get seen by Nate Shook. And I always see that Nate's email's on there as well, and I answer back. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's some potential fighters. I'll have to start forwarding to them as well. But I feel bad.
Just give him Nate's phone number if he doesn't answer.
We should.
Maybe he's not seeing them. We have to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well, maybe we should give everybody
every
Nate's
opportunity. Yeah.
Let's give everybody Nate's phone number who's watching. That way they can all contact him and make sure he hears it. I don't know. I'm not going to do it to Nate yet. Nate,
stick around till the end of the show, and we'll have flash up the first 3 digits of the phone number. And if you want the next 3 digits, you have to tune in next week.
So when I used to work in radio, we would do this thing. We'd give out phone numbers, and we'd tell the listener at the beginning of the show, we'd say, look, we're going to give out so-and-so's phone number on the air, and we would give it out in hints, right? So what we would do is we would say like, oh, man, Evan, I felt it was 484 times this week that I did this, so that 484 would be the first 3 numbers. And if you listen closely, every time you heard a number, you get their number by the end, and people would log it and call. But right now, I think he's in the virtual green room. Did they feed him booze? Did you give him some drinks?
Yes.
He's
liquored up, ready to go.
I love it when they're liquored up, ready to go. Here he is. It's fight week. It's Chris Camozi. What's up, bro?
What's happening? Yeah, I'm loaded up for you. I would say something crazy.
I don't think you need to be. You don't need to be loaded up. You tend to speak your mind. I love your background, first of all. I love how it shows the history you're fighting. I love the title belt back there. I do not.
Oh, this is my coach's office. I'm at the gym, so I'm borrowing his office. But
whoa,
yeah, there's a bunch of.
Why does he have a bow on the title?
What's that?
Oh, they're gloves. They're boxing gloves.
Oh yeah, those are boxing gloves.
Tell your coach, and with all due respect, to get those bitch mittens off our bare knuckle title. We can't have them. They can't.
That is true. They're kind of on the plant.
Throw them aside. Get rid of them. Oh, they're holding this the plant.
There you go.
Oh, now Now Esteban Mohawk Rodriguez, who's your opponent for the big interim title fight, cruiserweight title fight this Friday night. He has this love of plants. So I hope you handled that plant delicately. He has this love of nature and plants. He breathes them in. They give it back to him. He was given a plant when he came in here. He mentioned that he likes to eat dirt. And I'm not making this up. This is something he does to kind of make himself get ready for fights. It's something he talked about it, guys. Remember he talked about how it tastes and sand, dirt, all of it. Have you ever eaten sand or dirt?
Not on purpose.
Why would you do that on purpose? I mean, look, I'm trying to respect the guy. I like Mohawk, but I just wonder, like, that's a little weird to you. I mean, would you eat it with him maybe in celebratory manner after the fight is over if he offered you dirt?
I think I'll leave that to him. I just hope he brushes his teeth before the fight, you know?
Me too. So a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about. The first things first, a normal week for you. It's interesting to me. We spoke last week. We texted, and I know you watch the show. You send me funny stuff sometimes to put on here, and I really appreciate it. But we were talking, and I said, I wanted to get you on last week. And I said, I was trying to respect fight week for you. I didn't want you to be having to come on a show. You had another media obligation already booked, and that was fine. You said, no, are you kidding me? I'll do it next week. I'm in. I want to do it. And I'm like, you sure? You're like, dude, fight week's a normal week for me. He's like, I work. So you go to work, you do everything. You've been doing this so long, it's just a job to you now, right? I mean, you're intense about it, but you can take interviews up to the last day. You don't seem to have, some guys want to be left alone. Why? Why don't you want to be left alone?
Yeah, I mean, I get it on some guys. It's personal preference, but for me, I've always kind of hated when people, feel like they have to tiptoe around or like, oh, it's your fight week, whatnot. I mean, I work all week. I get up, 5:30 in the morning usually. That's when I've been training, and then at night. But I go to work the rest of the day, so I'm all over the city, man. It's that's just part of the grind. That's what you got to do. And we're not NFL players. We're not making millions. They pay me well, but I like nice things. I like money, so I keep working. It's a momentum thing too. Plus, I feel like it keeps me sharper. When I'm diligent about a schedule, just day to day to day, it makes me sharper and better.
Well, what are you going to do, man? I don't think it's happened yet, but you're diligent about a schedule. You want to stay sharp, and I get that, and you should be that way. But what are you going to do? Because pretty soon, no matter what happens in this fight, the schedule's about to change. And you know what I'm referring to. You have a baby on the way. We've talked about it on the show. I'm very excited for you and your girl. Congratulations, Whitney. Tell her I said that, please.
I will.
Where's your mind at? I mean, when's the baby due? Has that been on your mind a lot this camp?
Yeah, I mean, it's always on my mind, right? We're going through that phase. The baby is due May 29th as of right now. They think she'll be a little early. So we're cutting it real close. The baby shower is the morning after the fight.
What? So
that's why I'm planning on going clean and clear.
That's amazing to see, because the thing is, like, I look at guys like Chris Lytle. I don't know if you ever heard that story. We've told it on the show, where I think it was Lytle and Riggs fought back in the day. And they beat the shit out of each other. And Lytle had a big smashed eye and stuff, and he had to go be in wedding photos the next day, and they wouldn't let him be in the wedding photos. So I don't want to see that happen to you. I want to see a gold world championship there, and there with your beautiful daughter to be. Your wife, is she your wife, or are you guys just together? I don't know.
Fiance.
We're
doing a little out of order,
It's fine. That's fine, dude. That's the world. It's all good. But that's exciting. Now, excited to become a girl dad. That's going to be a little different for you, maybe. Were you expecting maybe a boy? What are you going to do?
Man, I'm going to have to soften up a little bit. I feel like you probably can't treat boys and girls the same way. You can't, if you have a son, you can tell him, walk it off, toughen up, yada, yada. But I feel like I'll probably be wrapped around that little girl's fingers. So I'm already planning on, I'm going to end up being, a softie.
They all say that. I remember I had my son first, and you are correct. And you couldn't even allow yourself. It's just weird. Like, I'll be like, I can't say the things to her, my daughter, that I say to my son who's born first. But it's true. They all say, oh, she'll be wrapped around your finger. I'm like, cliche. She's not going to be wrapped around my finger. And here we are, 5 years old, and she is. So, yeah, that's going to happen, dude. How about as far as, I mean, I had a friend once tell me before I had my first kid, I said, what's it like? Does it change you? Are you busy? Are you tired? He's, yeah, you're a little bit of that. But he said it changed him for the better. He felt even more driven to obtain success and make more money for his family now than he'd ever been. Is that kind of your mindset, or you're just always a driven guy?
No, both. I mean, man, once we found out that Whitney was pregnant, I was like, all right, I got to get to work. I always work hard anyway, but it did change something in me. Now you don't delay things. You don't, procrastinate, or at least I don't. Now I'm just like, again, very diligent about it. Like, let's get it done, very driven. So it'll be exciting. I think it's going to be great for me and our family.
Well, that's where you're at now. And I think it's going to be great for you too, dude. Trust me. Being a dad it's not cliche. It sounds like it is, but it's the best gift that I ever got in my life. It's phenomenal. I love it. But I want to go back a little bit. I want to go back to Italy before we talk about Esteban. I want to talk about what happened with Alessio Sakara in Italy when he defeated you. Now, it's not for me to say. I'm not a judge. I'm not saying anything, but I do know that you had said that you thought that title you don't tend to complain, but let's be honest. You felt like that title shouldn't have stayed in Italy. It should have come home with you. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't see how you could score it for him, but it is what it is. So I've been trying not to focus on that, right? Because I got a guy that wants to rip my head off on Friday across from me. So me focusing on anybody else is stupid on my part.
And I understand that, and we're going to get to him. I totally think you're right. But my question, I'm loading this up because I want to ask you, like, since you felt like you had that title was your title, and it shouldn't have stayed in Italy, does that put a bit of a chip on your shoulder here to get the interim title back? It has to, dude. And then get what's rightfully yours? It has to.
Oh, 100%. That's why, everything I've done training wise, everything, no more decisions. Like, I don't want to deal with that shit anymore. I don't want to fight for 5 rounds. Who does? Um, but yeah, I just need to get in there, finish it. I need to pick up the aggression and take it to him.
So what do you know about Esteban? Because I can tell you, I was watching both of you guys, and I think you said in the hype piece on Instagram and all that you're going to end it in the first round. That's your goal. I think he said first, second, or third, so you can take your choice. But I know he's looking for a knockout. He's headhunting, and we've seen him before. He tries to end it quick. I would guess you're trying to end it quick from what you say, too. What do you know about him, and what is your thoughts heading into this fight? It's going to be a quick one, either way kind of thing?
Yeah, I think quick one. He comes forward, he brings the fight, which I'm excited about, because even before Esteban was offered to me after that fight in Italy, I was like, man, I got to change this up. I got to just go for the kill every time right away. And then sure enough, here is Esteban Rodriguez as your opponent. What better guy to match up with, because he doesn't shy away from anything. I respect that about him. He's very come forward, tough, and he's not scared to scrap. So I think that's kind of the perfect setup for what I was already telling myself in my head after that last one.
So you're saying how tough he is and stuff like that, but tough is one thing, right? Hit hard, that's another thing. But I'm curious, you've been around this game forever, like you have, and you still are at a very high level. A lot of people can't say that. What do you see when, like I said, when you look at Esteban, if you rate his overall skill set, how do you rate him? Where do you rate him? Talk about that for me. I'm curious.
I mean, I think the ratings are different, right? Because on a technical level, I would say he's not super technical of a boxer, right? His style probably wouldn't work going into a regular glove boxing match. It's more of a brawl. It's just chaos. So that can have its own problems, training. There's Keegan right there. Keegan's right out here. Yeah, I mean, it brings its own problems, right? Because it's unpredictable, it's chaotic, and it's just nonstop. So that's everything we've been training for. Keegan's been one of my main sparring partners for this because he's built just like Esteban. But yeah, we've got a gym full of guys that I've been getting ready with. So yeah, I'm excited.
So you're excited, you're ready, you got the right sparring partner, you're mocking up what Esteban's like. But I wonder, because I feel like Mohawk said this, and I don't think you are, but I know you'll be honest about it. Do you think you're underestimating him at all, or are you treating him like every other fighter? Because I think he feels, from what he said, like you're kind of sleeping on him a little bit.
No, not at all. Look, I'm a professional. I've been doing this for a very long time. I don't underestimate anybody, because I've had fights where, I thought hands down I'd walk in there and walk through somebody and, left heartbroken. So that was in the past, and I definitely don't do that anymore. I'm getting older here, so I respect the skill of everybody in there, and I take it very serious. This is a hurt sport. This isn't with gloves, anything. Serious injuries happen. So for me, that would be stupid to take anybody or underestimate anybody.
I agree 100%. That's why I just wanted to clear that up. I didn't think you'd be underestimating him. And you talk about this is a hurt game. It's a hurt sport. This is no gloves. This is bare knuckle. This is serious, serious business. And I look at that, and I look at Whitney, who's your fiance with child, and I wonder, as she's having this baby, as you guys have gone through this journey, is she saying to you, even knowing who you are, maybe it's time to hang it up once we have the daughter? I mean, you can win the title, but then you got that. Or is she 100% behind you? Let's get this title. Is she kind of like this? Where's she at with it?
Nah, she's always 100% behind me because she's known since we met. I was already doing this. She knows my love of the game. And I would say, my mom, my family, they love it. But at the same time, they're like, how long are you going to do this? There's tons of people that ask me, when are you retiring? Which I hate that question. I ask them, I'm like, when are you retiring from your job?
What?
When the time is right, the time is right.
You're right. You'll know the time. You've been doing it long enough. And I'm glad. I think you're smart enough. We've talked about that in the show before, where some of these fighters don't know when to hang it up. And the best thing you do is know when to hang it up, know when to get out while you still got everything you need. But dude, you're doing bare knuckle fighting. You're going after a bare knuckle fighting interim cruiserweight title that arguably you never lost in Italy. Why? Like, why did you decide? Not everyone does this sport, so I always want to know, why did you come here? Why did you decide to come to bare knuckle in the first place? What speaks to you about it?
Man, I think I was talking to Dave and them early on, early on, and then I ended up going. I think I signed with PFL or a Russian organization for MMA, so that kind of got put on the back burner. But I've always been a fan of the sport. For me, I did MMA so long that it was kind of refreshing. It kind of sparked me again as far as like my interest in changing it up and coming to bare knuckle, where it's, to me, it's a completely different sport. It might be a fight sport, but it's completely different than boxing. It's completely different than MMA. So it was just refreshing. I started getting like that real excitement again to be in the gym. You know, I've always enjoyed the gym, but it got so routine after doing MMA so long that this really like sparked a new interest in me and like an addiction into fighting, studying it, watching the sport, and just becoming a fan. So all in all, I think obviously it was a good transition. You know, I became world champion. Yeah. I'll be world champion again because as far as I'm concerned, this isn't the interim championship. I mean, where is Sakara? Has anybody even heard from him? I thought, you know, somebody had said he was hurt, but, you know, you see videos of him sparring, everything. If you're the champion, you don't want to fight, you're not the champion.
That's a good way of looking at it. I can't. I'll get in trouble because they didn't tell me to do it. But I'll say it too. This is going to be for, in my estimation too, for the true belt. It's not an interim belt title. I agree with you. I haven't heard from Alessio Sakara, and even if I did, I couldn't understand what the hell he was saying, even though I'm Italian, so it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't know what to say back to him. But yeah, that's a good point, man. That's a really good point. So I know the fans are very excited for this fight because they know what to expect. I'm excited for the fight in your hometown of Denver. Everybody, when we go to Denver, all I have to do is walk into somewhere and be like, I know Chris Camozi. I got drinks coming my way. I got free meals, so thank you for that. But this is a big deal for you. You're fighting in your hometown, and I know you like doing that. I always ask people in their hometown, is that more of like an edge for you because you got the fans behind you, or is that more like everybody's bothering you? I need a comp ticket. Get me in. I need this. Like it's probably kind of a tightrope to walk. Do you deal with people, or do you shut everybody off in your hometown before, like the week before the fight?
A little bit of both. You know, I don't answer dumb questions like, you ready?
How you feeling?
You know, if somebody, how you feeling? Do you feel good?
No.
Sometimes I say no. Sometimes I say no just to see how people react, you know, like, oh no, I'm not ready, you know, because it's kind of a dumb question. Of course you're going to say yes. But no, I mean, I love it. It's the fans. It's great to have the support, but either way, you know, I'll go to somebody else's country or hometown and fight. It's cool to have them be a part of it and come and support. But at the same time, when I'm in there, you know, everything's quiet in my head. The only thing I hear are my coaches. You guys always say that. That's so absolutely amazing to me. And the other thing that's amazing is you mentioned it earlier. You were a fan of this. You watched it. You're a fan of fighting, right? So as a fan, if you're a fan watching your fight, like, and you're a fan, you're not you, what would you want to see out of your fight? What would I want to see? Probably exactly what's going to happen. A train wreck in the middle, and we'll see who goes down.
100%. I'm telling you. The chat is exploding. If you don't know the chat I'm talking about, you can always go to the Bare Knuckle Show on YouTube, join in the chat when the show's on, or look for it. But they're very, very, very excited about this fight, as am I. And, you know, we'll let you get out here in a couple minutes. I know you have to get back to training, getting ready, and I respect your time. But I want to talk about some stuff outside this fight, because me and you were talking privately about this when we announced it. We're doing that big fight, Blood for Blood, that's coming up in Daytona. You know about that. And you had mentioned that you're like, well, I fought like that before too with bands. And me and you talked about this privately. What bands did you fight? How cool was that?
Oh, it was really cool. It was actually at the National Western, where this event's going to be with you guys on Friday. I fought during a POD concert and then during Everlast concert.
The House of Pain.
So the setup was cool because it was like, it was fights, play a couple songs, fights, play a couple songs. And I was the main event, both of those. And I think it was like POD. At one point, they started playing like right after I won. That's awesome. And so I literally had to walk on the catwalk back and was just like, oh, my bad. I'm like cutting through the stage with like no shirt on or anything as they're trying to play. So, but it was fun. I mean, the crowd was crazy for it.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it's going to work out for us too, especially, I don't know if you know, but Alex the Terrible versus Cameron Delano is the main event. And Alex the Terrible is the front man of Slaughter to Prevail. He's going to play, fight, and then play after he fights. Can you imagine can you play any instruments? Can you imagine playing after you fight?
No. I used to play the drums, but that was a long, long time ago. And I can't imagine doing anything else after the fight.
No, now you just play drums on people's faces now, Chris. We're excited to watch that. See what happens in Esteban. But as far as, I mean, look, let's just break this down. You have your own fight, but you look at Alex the Terrible, a guy who is been training with Brutal Jake Boswick, Cameron Delano, who has had a fight with us before. What's your prediction on that fight if you could make one?
Man, I don't know, because Delano, right? He's a bull rider, isn't he?
Yep.
Those are some of the toughest people on earth. I'm convinced. People. I always use this as an analogy. People think what I do is crazy. Like, people will tell me that is insane. I can't believe you go in and fight. I would rather fight 10 people at once than get on a bull. Motocross guys are like motocross, supercross. You can't fight gravity. I think that's insane. And then the rodeo stuff is also. So, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a fun one. I'll definitely be tuning in. I haven't seen either of them fight too much, but like I said, I know bull riders are about as tough as they come.
Dude, what about as far as like everyday life? You're talking about bull riding and other stuff like that, but like everyday, like bungee jumping, skydiving. Is that crazy to you? Because that's when I was younger, maybe, but as I get older, no, I'm not bungee jumping. I'm not skydiving. I don't care. You ever done that?
See, I would do that. I would do that stuff, way before getting on a bull.
Really? I don't know if I want to get on a bull. I don't want to do any of that stuff. Maybe I'm just
that would
bored.
be a great segment for the show. You should start doing some extreme sports everywhere
shut
you
up.
go.
Stop. Please. It would be. Now you're gonna walk me into this. I'm not.
I
bungee
love it.
jumping.
We're going to definitely start that, Brian.
We're not going to bungee jump. I will not.
We're going to do some crazy shit.
Way. No
We're
bungee
doing
jump.
it.
No skydiving. All right, we can do crazy. You can hit me with weird shit. You just like punt. Like don't.
No, things you're scared of.
I'm scared.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared of some weird stuff. What are you scared
like Fear
of?
Factor.
What are you scared of, Chris? You're a fighter. You're a big brave. Like I tell you, I'll be honest with you. I'll start. I have gotten better with it. But I have this insane, it's not because I'm afraid of it, it just freaks me out. I don't like, who would like this unless you're a heroin addict? I don't like being injected with a needle. I don't like somebody putting a needle in my arm. I wouldn't want to, or anywhere in my body. I can handle it. It's not pain. It just freaks me out. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm like that. I won't look at it if they're drawing blood or anything. It doesn't bother me, but I just don't like stare at the needle going in. What am I afraid of? Man, I don't know. Luckily, maybe that's why I'm in the sport too. I've got a good what I call fuck it switch, where there's a point, if you're nervous or scared, that you just all of a sudden say fuck it, let's do it, see how it goes. But I mean, I don't fuck with spiders or snakes, that's for sure.
Oh man, no.
They don't terrify me, but I'm not one of those people that's gonna be holding them, playing with them, any of that.
You know what's funny? I know there's two guys in the room here. One plays with his snake quite often. The other one
before we get on the show,
and the other one has a real snake. And he plays with it too. So one plays with his snake.
Yeah, they're
one has
both
a
playing
real
with the
snake.
snakes.
Who do you think plays with his snake every day before the show? And who do you think has the real snake, Chris? Do you think Brandon has the real snake or plays with his snake? Or do you think Evan has the real snake or plays with his snake?
I bet Evan has the real snake.
No, Evan plays with his snake, and Brandon has the real snake.
Why was I the play with the snake guy? What was that supposed to mean?
You're a little pervert.
You know what it means.
You're a little dirty pervert.
He's creepy.
He's a horny guy.
Poor Brandon.
He's got 2 kids.
Horny Brandon. That's his new name. Horny Brandon.
Horny Brandon.
Well, that's the stuff I
love
like.
it.
Hey, what about you? Yeah, do you have anything? Evan's goes, I don't fear anything. What do you fear?
No, you know what? It's so weird. And Kate's like, she's like, why are you scared of that? When I'm like in the bag getting bread and it's like a moldy, like it suddenly has turned moldy overnight, and I fucking grab the bread. I'm like, ugh! It's some weird thing where mold just skeeves me out.
That's fine.
It's like
You think it's gonna jump on you?
I don't know what it is. It's like this. It's like instinctual, like weird reaction to it that it just really freaks me out.
I know, it's
one of
not
your
weird.
great grandfathers
like
probably
Irish, like,
probably
famine.
died from mold.
I think it's like the famine plague, like in my DNA that just remembers not to eat moldy stuff.
I don't know. I know that it's not weird to me. Everyone's got their weird little things. Like for instance, Brandon. I don't know why he's standing up there. What he's doing. But that's what I say. Brandon fears he's going to run out of sin. That's his big fear. He's going to run out of sin. He's scared of that.
That would be an awful day for the world.
And then I know because
that is a terrible time.
Are you into this new what is it,
nicotine pouches?
Like I love nicotine pouches. I've never tried one.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I like the Lucy's. I like usually I buy Copenhagen though.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
That's a man's
There we
right
go,
there.
brother.
And of course, I always recommend Alp nicotine pouches because it's they sponsor us. They've sent them, and while I'm not a nicotine pouch guy, I've tried them, and I think I've enjoyed them. I've liked them. I know you guys have liked them as
We'll
well.
have him send Chris a sleeve out.
Yeah, maybe
Send
we
you
will.
a sleeve.
Do you want a sleeve of Alp nicotine pouches?
Hey, I would love it.
What's your flavor?
Yeah, I forgot they're the sponsor.
Yeah.
Why not get the free
He's a
stuff?
wintergreen man, I can tell.
You wintergreen?
Yeah, I was gonna say probably some
Definitely.
kind of mint, not the fruity stuff.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Well, we'll have to work on that. We'll see. We'll make a demand. Well, we're very excited about your fight coming up. We're excited that we learned all about your fears, your love life, your child-to-be. So much today in such a short time. We thank you for taking the time. Chris Camozi, any parting remarks? It's just always an honor to have you here on the show. Please, the floor is yours.
No, come out April 17th is going to be a banger. I feel like there's not much left to say. That's the best thing about this sport is, people can say all they want, but at some point we just got to do it. So I can't wait, Got a little weight to cut, and then I'm good to go.
Well, there you go. I'm excited, and you seem like in a pretty good mood for being with some weight to cut. Usually people are very angry. You seem like you're jovial still. You're having fun with us. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm still eating and stuff. It's not too bad.
Evan, I'm not going to ask him to take his shirt off to show us the abs. Put your snake away. You're being a weirdo.
Let's see it.
All right. So
the snake's out.
Snake's out. From now on, when I see you from this day forward, every time I see you come over and be like, snake's out. If you win, I'm going to be screaming, snakes out. Everyone get their snakes out and celebrate. It'll be amazing. Chris Camozi, thank you for coming on. Thank you for being a fighter for us. We always love talking to you and love watching your fights. It'll be a very good fight this Friday night coming up in Denver, BKFC.com. I might be almost sold out. Very few tickets remaining. If we add any seats, you can get in, and also you can watch it on the BKFC app at BKFC.com. Chris Camozi, everybody. Everybody.
Let's go. See you guys soon.
Everybody. Hey. Thank you, Chris. Good talking to you, man.
Thanks, guys.
Chris Camozi's fun, man. He's want to talk about whatever.
I forgot to ask him how the weather is there. I need to know what to pack.
We'll have to send him a text.
Yeah.
Well, dude, somebody just wrote, where are all my growers? That's what somebody wrote in the chat.
Oh, right here.
Shower or grower?
Definitely a grower.
Right, let's see what else we have to get to. So we finished the mailbag for once. We got it all in. That was pretty cool. Let's get to our announcements. We have some announcements. We promised we could do those.
Let's do it.
So the first things first.
Oh, it's Comancho. Ew.
Huh?
It's Comancho asking about.
Oh, is that who's shower grower? Is that who's saying it?
Everybody's talking about it.
See, I'm watching, but
I miss this.
I know. We should talk more about showers and growers.
Evan is scared of urinals too. I don't like urinals.
You don't like urinals?
The porcelain's too cold.
Is that serious? You don't like urinals?
Yeah, when you whip it out, it hits the porcelain right away.
Oh, mine hits the floor.
Yeah.
I hit the floor's always dirty. That's why I don't go in public bathrooms. It just drops. That's why I can't wear shorts.
And your old man balls hang too low.
So listen, last year, screw you. Last week, I'm talking to Junior, right, on the phone. This is the other day, and he goes, I was listening to the show. I meant to talk to you. I said, about what? He's like, I'm not sure what you said, but I kind of heard it in the background, and you said something about like incest and your and mothers. And I'm like, what are you even talking? I don't remember even talking about this.
When was this?
This was last show, last week.
What happened?
It was last week. We were talking about apparently incestual stuff with mothers and stuff. I realized I didn't know what he was talking about. I had no clue. I don't remember talking about it. It's because last week, for some reason, we talked about beaver cleavage, the WWE gimmick where he was like in love with his mom. And
yeah.
Yeah, and I happened to listen to the show because sometimes I listen back to see what we can talk about this week. And that was in there. So I wanted to bring that up. We are in no way, at least me, I can't speak for the other two. I'm not promoting any incestual stuff.
What a better way to show love for your mother this Mother's Day than to pick up a couple shirts at thebareknuckleshop.com.
That's right. A couple of shirts, thebareknuckleshop.com. Get in there. There's all kinds of
app
great
subscription.
Stuff. Yeah, right. Some limited releases as well. But that's what we were talking about last week, to clear that up. Guys, we have some announcements we have to get to, and I really want to talk about. First of all, I want to say first, last week, and I think we're ready to do this. I'm waiting for in my ear. But last week, I can tell you we're going to do it. All right. So last week, news shows, we announced Hollywood and we announced Hammond, Indiana. Very excited about them. And if you missed the other announcement earlier on, I think at the show we did it. I think we put it on Instagram too. Nashville. We're headed to Nashville. I kind of said that earlier. Very excited for Nashville. I've been to Nashville before. It's awesome. And then I want to talk before we get to the announcement. Hiccup. Before we get to the announcement,
excuse me,
I want to talk about something you may have seen. Clearwater. We had some problems with the main event there. We were able to kind of restructure the main event. It was a mess. None of our fault. There was visa issues first, and then apparently Jared got hurt training. I think it was Jared. Yeah, because visa would be Connor. So the main event kind of got blown up on us, but we wanted to give you something good. So if you saw, we switched the main event for Clearwater. It's Quentin Gaskins, who is going to be fun. That guy's on the come up. And he's going to be fighting Matt Gaiman. Matt Gaiman, the silencer. He's in the chat a lot. Shout out to him. But there it is. Gaskins versus Gaiman, OCC Roadhouse. That's going to be a fun fight to watch. Bantamweight bout, April 24th. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you're wondering what happened with the main event, that's the honest-to-God truth. It just got blown up on us out of the blue. We're dealing with visa issues, then somebody gets hurt. So we had to change the whole thing. And that's what we came up with. So we're excited for that fight, and always a fun venue. OCC Roadhouse,
It's the fight
BKFC.com. It is. Get those tickets.
It really is.
It's so hard, man, because you never know. Let's get to this. They're saying in my ear the ink is dry. I can say it. I can talk about it. So we do have some, I'll call it breaking news, because some big news for you here.
Where the fuck is
Never mind. Give me to redo it.
that was the biggest fucking.
Hold on, I'll reset because we can edit this. It'll look great. See, we tell people how we do it.
Brandon's vehemently scanning.
Just tell me when I can do the intro. Don't hit it. Tell me when you're ready. We tested this before the show in case we had the breaking news to announce. This is the fight
I'm
game.
ready. I have my finger.
I see where
I
your
have to push
finger's
this button, and we're good.
Hands off the snake, fingers on the buttons.
Oh, we got it.
All right, so let's reset this, come back, and I'll redo it. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
So we promised you some news. The ink is now dry. They told me it is, so I'll call this breaking news. Breaking news, proud to bring it to you here on the Bare Knuckles Show. We do have a main event for that Thursday night fight night in Hollywood, and that's going to go down on June 4th. The main event, I'm very excited about this, will be Julian Let Me Bang Lane versus Bryce Henry, man. Bryce Henry, he's ready to go. I love this graphic. I love that little arrogant look on Bryce's face, and Julian's looking like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. This is going to be great. BKFC Fight Night Hollywood. Anytime you see any one of these guys fight, it's always an event. So to be the main event in Hollywood, Florida for June 4th, very excited to let you know that. Again, if you're just tuning in the middle of this, it's Julian Lane versus Bryce Henry coming up June 4th, BKFC Fight Night Hollywood. Another great fight. Good job, man. That's a great booking. I'm looking forward to that main event. Again, that'll be on a special Thursday night, BKFC.com. The tickets, BKFC.com for the app. Grab it. It's all there. You can watch it, and it'll be great. It'll be a fun time.
Do you think the winner gets paid?
I'd be interested to see what's going to happen with that. I really would. Because, I'd want to see the winner versus Peg. I would. Look, but then
I wouldn't mind seeing Lane fight Peg again, but also Bryce Henry would be pretty interesting too.
That's the issue.
I think it's a good.
Yeah, but that's an issue for me as a fan. Like, it's a good issue to have. But I want to see that rematch with Peg and Lane, if that could happen.
I've been waiting for Bryce to get a
That's my other
shot.
problem.
I'm ready to see that fight first.
I am too.
But he's got to get through Julian Lane.
Julian Lane.
Champion.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. So he proves himself. He proves himself as he beats Julian, and then he goes on for the title. That would make perfect sense. But again, I agree with. I want to see that rematch, but I agree with Evan. I've been waiting for Bryce to break out for a while. I've been watching his career, and this guy deserves it too. So we're going to see who deserves it the most. I'm not saying it's an eliminator. I'm not saying the winner's going to get the fight. We're just saying what if, because they don't tell me anything. I know nothing that you don't know. We have to do the upcoming show dates too. We should probably get to that as well. I'm thinking, wait, before we start, you know what we should do? Why not? We got balloons here, right?
What are we doing?
Should I suck helium in and do them with
Yes.
helium? Okay, let's see how it sounds.
Go ahead.
I don't know if I told you guys this last week, but 1 week ago, or about when one of my kids' birthday was, I went to Dollar Tree to get a balloon. And I told the lady, I'm like, you ever suck helium in? Some random lady. And she's like, nah, I never did it. Her name was Shay. Hi, Shay. And I said, I've done it. It's awesome. She goes, yeah. I'm like, if I worked here, I would just put my mouth on that nozzle and I would suck all the helium out. She goes, I ain't never done that. And I said, Shay, I'm going to do it. She goes, really? I said, you the manager? She goes, yeah. She goes, go ahead and do it. I want to see. So I went and I just turned the nozzle and I went, and I filled my daughter, my 5-year-old's in there with me watching all this.
That's phenomenal.
Did you float away?
No, I turned in. There's all these people in the checkout counter, and it was my son's birthday. He wasn't in there. I just started singing "Happy Birthday" really loud. Shay was about on the floor, and the other people were looking like I was some kind of weird cretin. It was bad, but I enjoy it. It made me very lightheaded, so that's a positive. You get some kind of weird, good feeling off this. Go ahead and just rip this off. I did a straight out of the machine last time. Let's try this. Feel bad ruining my birthday balloons. Thank you guys for bringing them in. Who brought these in anyway? Let's see. See, that's why I have this shit right here. Here we go. Give it a shot. And then once I'm done, flash it up and I'll start reading. Hold on.
Yeah, I feel really lightheaded. This is weird, man. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have coming up the April schedule. Looking forward to April 17th. That's this Friday. Camozi versus Rodriguez, BKFC.com. I'm extremely lightheaded. And then just a couple hours later, whoa, I'm going to suck more in. I might pass out. You guys might, I'm not kidding. I feel very lightheaded. And then after that, we go from Australia. We'll be in Australia. That's going to be a good fight, too. A lot of up-and-comers there. We're looking forward to that. That's in the same night. BKFC.com. Grab that app. And then we just talked about the brand new main event. We're very excited about it. Quentin Gaskins versus Matt Gaiman. That's going to be at the OCC Roadhouse. And then from there, we head to the OCC Roadhouse. Looking forward to that. Oh, no, we already did that. We're at Blood for Blood now. 4 brawls, 4 bands. It's going to be absolutely amazing. That's going to be Alex the Terrible. I guess my voice is starting to get used to it a little bit. Here we go. I'll suck more in for you. What do we have from there? From there, we go to, let's see. We announced this the other day. It was Herring and Manus. We're looking forward to that. That's going to be May 22nd. BKFC will be at the Acura Shore Arena. BKFC.com. Grab your tickets now. Sure to be a sellout. Palm Desert. From there, we head back. I feel really lightheaded. We feel back. Should I do the other balloon too? We're going back.
No, brother.
I'm going to do it. I feel kind of good. We go back to the UK. This is great, man. They used to give us stuff in parking lots, but it wasn't this. In concerts, man. They had tanks. Get your balloons now. All right, so then we have Tierney and Franco. That's coming up in the UK. We're looking forward to that. Hold on a sec. Oh, I know it's on camera. Oh, fuck it. Whoa! That wasn't supposed to go that way. Woo! All right. I think I broke my headphones, too. We always break stuff during the birthday show. All right, let's get back to it. Oh, God. All right, where are we at now? You guys got to help me. Oh, we just announced the main event. The main event for Hollywood, Florida, coming up June 4th. That's Julian Lane versus Bryce Henry. No laughing matter. That's going to be a great main event. We're looking forward to that. Again, all of this, BKFC.com. Get your tickets. When you can get the BKFC app, you should definitely do that. Nashville, Tennessee. We just announced that recently, too. June 19th. Looking forward to that. BKFC.com. It all goes there. We're going to be announcing fights for that very soon. Then we're headed to the homeland of Terry Funk. Yes, Hammond, Indiana. It's not the Double Cross Ranch. It's Hammond, Indiana, where he was born. June 26th, we're returning there at the Horseshoe. That's going to be another great night for fights. From there, July 3rd, celebrating America 250, Xfinity Mobile Arena here at home. It's the Liberty Brawl. That's how we have to say it because it's exciting. Maybe we can get the beer guy to work Philly. If it's good, we should get him over there.
Yeah.
I wonder if they share the same food service people. We got to get that beer light beer. Anyway, we're looking forward to it all. Hey, listen, guys, thank you for hanging out. I think we did a pretty good show. They're going to kill me. My headphones are now broken. Great.
Are they really broken?
I like these headphones.
Oh, fuck.
Anyway, it is what it is. It'll come out of my salary, I guess. All right, guys, listen. He laughed. All right, Evan, hand off the snake. There you go. Hit the bed. There we go. Hey, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for sending stuff in and getting involved with the show. We love you guys. We're going to be here every week, whether you like it or not, so spread the word. Spread the virus that is the Bare Knuckle Show, like I always tell you. And if you see me in Denver, I don't know, buy me a beer.
Kiss him.
16 kisses, April 16th, birthday. So make sure you're there for it. But more importantly than that, we have a world title fight coming up. We can't wait to get back to Denver. It's going to be absolutely amazing whether you're watching on TV, BKFC.com, grab the app, or you're there in person. We can't wait to get to Denver. We'll see you there. Until next week, I should give myself 16 of these for April 16th. I'm going to give myself one big one. Here we go. Let's go!